Hi everybody, Sarah Stone Love here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, it's all about the science and psychology of manifesting. This is my new puppy. She's just stopping in to say hello. Her name's Tiffany. Isn't she the cutest? I am on this journey with you, this whole journey of turning our dreams into our reality, and I'm sharing with you all the tools, everything I learned to get me there along the way. I'm excited today to share with you this book. It's called The Golden Key by Emmet Fox. It is literally the golden key to manifesting. Now, there's a YouTube viewer out there who recommended this book to me, and I'm so glad that he did. If any of you are out there reading a book and it is shifting you in some way or having some kind of profound impact in your life, please comment the title below. I would love to read the book and do a review on it. This little book, it's short, it's easy to read, and it literally is what it says it is. It's the golden key to manifesting and to unlocking abundance and success in your life. And even though this book was published in 1931, the wisdom is timeless, and that is one thing that I love about the classics. This is one of the simplest, easy ways I'm finding to use the law of attraction to your advantage so that you can literally manifest and attract whatever it is you want into your life. I mean, guys, what if we are only one thought away from having it all? So put aside your programming just for a minute, because I know there's tons of resistance, tons of reasons why that can't be true in our reality. Just play a game with me. What if we were literally one thought away from having it all? What if it's that easy? What if we are the ones standing in the way and making it hard? Maybe it's not as difficult as maybe me or you have been making it. What if it's not only possible for us, but it could be easy and fun? I like to remind myself and everybody out there that we don't get what we wish or what we want. We get what we believe is possible and what we believe we deserve. And what if we just shifted that belief to align with maybe it's not so difficult, but it's actually pretty easy? We're creating our reality with our thoughts and emotions, which impact our decisions and our actions, and ultimately our destiny. And the teachings in this book by Emmet Fox, they are so simple, you're gonna be like, no way, that can't work, but I have put it to the test, and it does, and I'm not the only one. This method is based on scientific prayer, which is a metaphysical method. It's all about aligning our thought patterns with divine harmony. All you have to do is stop thinking about the problem, and instead replace those thoughts with the thought of God, and all your problems will go away. He's not talking about the traditional programming of a man in the sky looking over us, judging us. What he's talking about is God in all things. God in nature, God in the ocean and the waves, God in the leaves blowing in the wind, God in all things, harmony of God, the love of God. God is trust, infinite possibilities. So I tried this with my son's reading and writing. He'd gotten a little bit behind at school, and I realized I was so fixated in the problem. I was so worried, hiring all these tutors left and right. How do I fix this problem? But in doing that, I was literally just focusing on the problem and breathing energy and life into the problem. So now I'm pattern interrupting those neural pathways in my brain that are going problem, worry, and if I ever feel it starting to come on, instead, I think of God in all things. I think of the ocean. I think of the waves, how you're looking out into the ocean and it goes on forever and ever, which to me reminds me of the infinite possibilities of God. And what we're basically doing is we are consciously making that choice and choosing to think of something uplifting and positive in the face of all our challenges and obstacles. Emmet Fox goes on to say that it doesn't matter if it's our health, if it's our wealth, if it's lawsuits, whatever problem you're facing, whatever it is, you just have to surrender and let go of the problem. We have to have faith that the universe has our back. So that means you can't be glancing over your shoulder, continuing to check the problem to make sure that things are progressing or see what's happening, because that means you're still doubting, you're still focusing on the problem. Emmet Fox says to get into the habit to literally start saying, I'm gonna golden key this problem. And Fox says when we make this kind of shift in our mindset, that is when we are able to turn the golden key and unlock abundance and success. So I love the golden key concept. I think the book is awesome. It's easy to read, but sometimes figuring out how to turn the golden key and how to actually release yourself and surrender these fears and just let go of them and surrender full faith. Well, that part, that's the tricky part, right? How the heck do we do that? I really like using Mandy Morris's methods with her pattern interrupts and shifting your neural pathways. Because basically what Emmet Fox is saying is take this neural pathway of your problem, which usually goes this direction, in this downward spiral of emotions, and shift it. Make the highway take a turn inside your brain and make the neural pathway go a different direction, create a new association. So say, for instance, you're starting to feel the overwhelm or the fear of the problem. Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Is my son gonna learn to read and write? Instead of allowing yourself just to flow down that neural pathway that you usually have that brings up all these emotions of fear and overwhelm, we pattern interrupt. We do a little dance. We clap our hands, we run across the yard. You got to figure out what works for you. Sometimes just putting my hands on my heart and breathing for a few minutes into my heart space. Something that you would not normally do that creates a new neural pathway and a new association. So now when I start thinking of the problem, I immediately breathe into my heart space, clear my mind, and think about how God is in all things. Because as we all know, whatever we focus on and wherever we put our energy, that is what we create. That is what we manifest. That's what it's all about. The only real fundamental way to change things in our reality is to change our state of consciousness. It's like when we look in the mirror, and if we smile on our face from within on this side of the mirror, then the mirror reflects that smile back. I know for me, I used to be like, my consciousness is great. I'm fine. It's this debt or it's this other thing that's the problem. It's not my state of consciousness. Emmet Fox says it's like if you're at the movie. I don't know why he said with a gun, but if you have a gun and you're shooting at the screen, nothing really happens. The movie keeps playing. But if you turn around and you shoot the actual projector, the movie stops. You're able to actually manipulate reality when you go to the projector and you go to your state of consciousness. I really love this book personally. I think it's worth reading. It doesn't take you but a day or two to read through it. And try it out for yourself. Do an experiment. Think of a problem and start replacing that problem with thoughts of how God is in all things and harmony and unconditional love and trust. I'm Sarah Stone Love. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you try out this method. Come back to the video, leave me a comment, let me know if it's working for you. And join me every Tuesday. We'll be sharing more content on how to manifest your dreams.